Zone with Cranky and the Swag Man. I'm going to have to change that intro, hey, because we're not really doing the whole in the zone thing anymore, are we? Neither of us really work in traffic control. We don't really talk about it, so
Yeah,
cares?
we've diverted from traffic control. We did start off with traffic control because we were both in it, and now you're the cranky bus driver.
Yeah, I am the cranky bus driver, and some of the kids that I've dealt with, and I don't mean school kids, I mean random kids that just get on the bus. They've found that out, so
Oh, do you have a little PA system where you can talk into it? Tell them to sit the fuck down.
No, but my son did get me a loud hailer for Father's Day.
He got you a what?
Oh, it's just a little one. It's a little loud hailer.
What does that do? Is it
A bullhorn.
bullhorn?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I've actually got quite a few. Oh yeah, and happy Father's Day to all the
Thank
fathers
you.
out there as
Yes.
well.
Happy Father's Day to you too, Swagman.
Yeah, should actually put that out there. I did make a
Yeah,
post
yeah.
about it, and then literally not even 2 minutes later, everyone's trying to say Happy Father's Day, and it's like just comment on the post that's already up. I'm not approving 9,000 posts of Happy Father's Day
I
on
figured
the Shonky page.
I figured that's what all those post approvals that suddenly came through were, and I was like, you know
Nah,
what?
yeah, I just hit decline. I was like, decline,
I'm not
decline,
gonna I'm not
decline,
gonna not gonna
decline.
look at that today.
Yeah, no.
uh,
Also,
yeah.
if you are not
Yes.
answering the questions, you will not be accepted into the group. Pretty simple. It's not hard. There's literally 3 questions. Answer them, get accepted. Don't answer them, don't get accepted. If we find out that you are a manager in the traffic control company because one of your employees leaks it to us, which they will, um, you'll just be removed, and
They always
we'll
do.
just
They always do. They
yeah.
always come forward and they're like, "Oh, by the way, my boss is on this page." And we're like, "Ha
Yeah,
ha!
who
What's
is
their
he?
name?"
Tell us. Yeah, exactly. And then they just get removed. And just because you post anonymous does not make you anonymous. Us admins can actually see who you are. It's the other people on
Mm-hmm.
the page who
Mm-hmm.
cannot see who you are. So sitting there abusing an admin behind an anonymous subtitle, all I do is click onto that anonymous subtitle that you've put on and I can see your name,
See
which
exactly
means
who it
then I can ban you from the page.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't just think you can abuse admins by going into autonomous mode because we will always know who you are. Admins have the power to see who it is. We know your name from the minute you actually type something for a post that comes up to us for approval. This person wants to post as anonymous and they want to print on the page XYZ.
Mm.
So you are not hidden.
Anyway, all that aside, how was your Father's Day, Swagman?
Mm.
Is that young Logan I hear in the background
That
there?
is young Logan in the background with the wife in the background who's
And there's the cat too, the
yeah,
cat that I
there's a
just
cat in
saw
the background.
go rocketing up the cat tree there.
Logan's just had a good old 4 hour nap, and we're not going to be
Mara's
watching
doing
The
that.
Voice tonight. I
Yeah.
don't think because he will not sleep. But the kids, yeah, got me a bunch of like a back roller because obviously I've just had spinal surgery, which is why we
Mm-hmm.
haven't
Mm-hmm.
put an episode out for a while.
Yeah.
Um, I have not been able to sit down for long periods of time. We're going to give it a crack. I'm hoping to at least get 20 minutes in today before
Oh
the
look,
pain in my back kicks off. But we will,
if you got
yeah,
to
we'll
go,
just
you got to go. It's fine.
we'll deal with how it runs. But yeah, for
I
that I got
know.
some Guy
Yes.
Sebastian cologne and yeah. What else did you give? You got me a picture frame.
Mm.
That which we went down to Bunnings this morning and we grabbed some adhesives for. So I got a shirt as well that we've put on. Let's see if I can get the camera onto this. Those that have the let's put this all the way down. So it's me and I'm gonna try stand up here.
Oh,
So
right.
it's me and the
Okay.
kids and the
You and
wife
the kids. That's pretty cool. And the baby. I like
and
I
the
like how
baby.
she's
So
included the
you got
baby in that
Indiana,
too.
me, baby, Elijah.
That's
That
cool.
that one was from the wife. So, oh, by the way, Guy Sebastian, VIP tickets if you're watching this.
It would be nice.
But yeah, it's pretty good. The Guy Sebastian cologne is really good. So you just do 2 sprays and it's got a really strong scent.
Although from what I hear,
And
some
we
of the
went out for
shows
lunch.
he's doing lately are how do I say it? The shows he's doing lately, the VIP tickets wouldn't be that expensive anyway.
Well, no, his tickets for VIP for Soundcheck are $347. If you wanted a VIP meet and greet, photos, all that, that was $400 or $584 for a meet and greet with a photo.
Fuck it, duck. Not even Green Day was that expensive.
Yeah, tell me about it. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, geez, I'm not spending $500 just to get a photo with Guy Sebastian. As cool as that would be.
I think
Yeah.
a backstage ticket for Green Day was for about $400 when they came to town.
Yeah, it'd be nice to actually see the prices come down, but I think it's more of a time constraint that they've got there at RAC. So I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
why, but then the pricing just doesn't. I just no. But I've
Doesn't
now
work.
huh? Oh yeah, it's Logan's first Father's Day, so baby's first
Ah,
Father's Day.
it is. It is. It is. That's always special.
My wife's just telling me in my ear saying it's Logan's first Father's Day.
I think
That
it's
was your Father's Day. What did you get up to?
mine was all right. We actually celebrated it last week because I had the kids then.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but today, just had breakfast. We did some gardening.
Did
Nothing too
gardening
special.
for Father's Day.
Yeah, yeah. I had to mow the lawn, so.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
like I said,
Plant the flowers.
we celebrated it last week.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, we
for
went out for
that,
lunch for mine, and
yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
mm,
Liked
yeah,
the lunch.
yeah,
Pub
made it a
thread's a
lot,
good meal there.
a lot. Yeah, it looked like a good pub feed, that one. You sent me photos
Yes.
of it before. Mm.
Yeah, no, the what was it? Ribs, chips, and some sort of coleslaw, which probably would have gone better with a salad, but you know what? Either way, it still tastes good. $49.
Mm.
So that good Father's Day out. Now I get to come home and relax. Finally drop the kids off after sitting around for about an hour and a half at the cricket centre, waiting for the mother to turn up.
Why did she
So
take so long?
apparently there's issues with her and Josh's ex, and yeah, all of that drama, and VRO apparently has been put on her, and apparently my ex isn't violent anyway in that sense to be able to get a VRO granted, but somehow Josh's ex has managed to convince the courts for a VRO because my ex is being investigated by DCP for improper care. So
For the
yeah,
for the
that's
benefit of the East Coast listeners, I'm assuming that a VRO is something similar to an AVO here, which is an
pretty much. Yeah.
apprehended violence order.
Yeah, it's the same thing
Yeah.
pretty much. But yeah, DCP's actually closed that case on her, but somehow the
Mm.
court still managed to say that approved. So that was interesting.
Oh boy.
But
Okay.
yeah, apparently that's why they're late because she's not allowed to be with Josh anymore to pick up the kids, and so Josh has to do like a double back and come pick up Amber and whatever else she had. The 2 other
Oh,
kids that she's now popped out.
what? Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, that's another whole story. She's
Okay.
2 more kids have popped out. Can you put
Oh,
this on chat
jeez.
when you get a
Shit a
chance?
break.
Yeah,
That's
tell me about it.
that's quite something. But oh
Yeah,
well, what can
popped
you
out
do? My
another 2. So all up in all, she's got 4.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been a very interesting day. It's been a very long journey with my back. I've had back
Yeah, I
pain
can imagine.
for what, near on 13, 15 years. Finally got it sorted, and
Mm.
recovery's been good, but the patches are very high narcotic. So when I do have the patches on, I feel like I could run a marathon, but their body can get addicted to it. So my GP has said I can't give you any more now for another 2 weeks because your body will
Yeah,
start
because
craving that drug
they
that's in them.
they become less effective.
Well, with me, it's just more my body will expect it, so it'll just automatically give me pain unless I've got the patch on. So my last patch ran out on Monday, just gone.
Mm, mm.
And now I've got to wait another week before I can get in with my doctor
Ooh, so
before I can get another pain patch. I do have the general meds, but the general meds just make you feel shit and you feel sick all the time, and I can't sleep, all that sort of jazz. So
yeah, yeah.
the pain patch, I put that on and I just go to sleep, no issues, can't feel the pain as much.
Yep.
So hence why I'm feeling it at the moment, because I don't have anything to mask the pain. So I've just taken some pregabalin now to try and bring the inflammation down, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's been an interesting week, and yeah,
Anything to
finally
do with this, anything spinal that sets my teeth on edge. Hearing those sort of things, just
it's one of these things. Guy Sebastian's just gone through it as well. He posted something up on his page about having spinal surgery, so
oh yeah,
he's going to be in recovery now. I can see why the concert tour is now next year in May, because it's going to take him a while to recover. He ain't going to be moving for a while.
yeah, yeah.
So it's even the discectomy, so which is what I had. And then there was something else he done while he's in there as well, because I don't get the nerve pain down my leg anymore.
Okay,
It does take a minimum of 3 months to sort of recover from the initial part, but it's 12 months recovery to completely be back up and sort of doing your normal stuff again. However, I don't get to work anymore, because if I go back to doing any job that I was doing, it's going to re-aggravate another disc, and I'm going to be back in the same spot. So
well,
I'm now permanently
especially
PSP.
because you, like me, are mostly a professional driver, so you know, by
Well,
trade.
that's
So
it. So if
that
it's not
makes
my
it difficult.
operating I'm doing, it's work health safety. And now that I've been told, look, you can't go back to work anymore, it's basically sit at home, don't get to do anything, get no income now. So please donate to our page. You'll keep us alive and supported. Keep this
on
radio station going. Yeah,
trackmeals.com.au and use In the Zone 10 for your discount. And that's how you keep us going, all right? That's how you keep
that's it.
Swagman standing up.
You keep me standing, keep me mobile. So yes, it's going to be a long journey for me in terms of recovery. My body hasn't been the best prior to that, so we'll see how it goes. So far, so good. The pregabalin's keeping the inflammation down, and if I need to really dive into the other pills that are there, I can just take those as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I want to ask you on that note, right? The whole pain thing, the meditation and all that sort of thing, because they would have taught you a few little meditation techniques.
Yeah, well, I've
Um,
got that appointment coming up on the 19th, actually, of
mm,
this month. I think it is 19th or the 20th or something like that. So
yeah.
yeah, and that's when I have to go through physio and breathing techniques and all this other jazz that they're going to be apparently showing me. I basically walked in, um, used my super for the surgery, but walked into the surgery. He
Yeah.
done the
Yeah.
surgery. My doctor just walked up to me after surgery and goes, "How you going?" I went, "Yeah, good." Passed out again. Never seen my doctor after that. So he wasn't keen to come back around. I didn't. He literally got 2 words out of me, and that was the last time I seen him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's nothing
What
exciting at the moment.
what are some of the things that you either think of or do, like your little rituals that get you through these sort of days, like today when you don't have any pain patches?
Well, this is the first day that I haven't had the pain patch now, or second day actually.
Yeah.
Um, but it just means I've got to be more easy on the back. Like I had my daughter try and jump on me this morning before we left the
Oh,
house, and
yeah.
I basically let her hit the ground, and I was just like, I can't catch you. Like my back is stuffed. Like I can't lift you up anymore. Like I'm recovering. So yeah, it is. It's you just got to be really careful with what I'm doing, and I've got to get Logan past to me. I can't be picking him up, so I
Yeah.
can't be picking up anything between 5 and 7 kilos for at least another 3 weeks.
So essentially anything over 5 kilos you can't lift.
Pretty much anything over 5 kilos can't lift, but the missus just passes me to Logan or passes Logan to me, I mean. And yeah, quite easy. And yeah, it is. It's not so much the pain that kicks in, it's how to sort of manage through it when it does kick in. Like it's not overdoing it, sleeping on the right side, not sleeping on the side that the surgery's just been done. And on this appointment, they're going to show me the stretching techniques that I can do because my body will finally be able to do it. This is the most I've been able to move and stand in the last 13, 14 years. So, yeah, it's quite good. So
that's it. I suppose that's a way of thinking about it. Like, excuse me, you are thinking of the fact that it's all coming to an end soon. Sorry, I just burped in your ear.
I didn't even hear it.
Maybe the echo cancellation on Riverside's that good, but
yeah, it's pretty good.
No.
Speaking of that, we are coming over to Sydney in 2 years' time, so we may be catching up. Got a wedding that we're going to. So,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I am making a point of eventually getting around Australia to visit some of my mates who live in different areas. So I'll probably be coming to Perth at some point too.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Come to Mandurah. That's the area you want to come to.
Well, specifically Mandurah, because I don't know anyone else who lives in Perth now, do I?
Yes, it's only about a 45, 50-minute trip from ours to the airport, which I sent my brother-in-law home in one of those luxury, well, I wouldn't say it's luxury, it's just more of an airport transfer van, but the guy that runs it has luxury vehicles that he uses. So he thought it was like a luxury airport transfer, which kind of is, but he doesn't charge the luxury price. So the missus is like, yep, we'll send you away, $50. Off you go, see you later. Lucky bastard. No, we've decided now that we're not going to be straining anymore, trying to just solely focus on the mortgage. It's all about just getting out and traveling a bit and getting around. So it'd be good to just get out. We can save some money and move around a bit. Yeah.
Well, that's good. If you've got that opportunity, then use it. I'm still waiting for Tess to get some work so we can eventually start saving properly and get out and about ourselves. But like, I'm trying to make a point of visiting. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm just I get fiddly, so
you and me both, dude. There's a good reason why you can't see my hands on the camera.
Yeah, but, that's why I'm just sitting here flicking with me fingers at the moment.
Now, I got my piece of paper here that I've completely unfolded from being scrunched up.
So you do the same, scrunch the paper up, unfold it, scrunch the paper up, unfold it.
Yeah. No, we're starting small. So we're going to go visit my mate who lives down in Canberra. Tess has a couple of mates in Canberra as well. Probably go down to the Snowies in here in New South Wales.
Snowboarding.
Probably.
Do you get much snow where you are, or is it further up the mountain?
It's further down south. We don't get snow in Sydney.
Yeah. Spewing. So you got to actually go further. Like, is it a few hours drive away, or?
Oh yeah. It's like 4 hours drive.
4 hours, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. But so if you ever want to see snow, you just got to travel 4 hours. Bang, you're there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's
Um,
all right.
but it's all uphill trek as well, so it's kind of it is a mission when you got kids.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Like
100%. It takes me
like
about
because
three hours to get to my farm. So
yeah, yeah,
we do
yeah.
that every other weekend. So
It's like
4 hour
like
trip, that's only an extra hour, and you're in the snow. That'd be bloody awesome.
heading up there. I think there's maybe outside of towns and stuff. I think there's one roadhouse,
Yeah, right.
and then once you leave Kuma, which is the main town there. I used to live in Kuma. It's the main snowy town. Once you leave there, there's next to nowhere decent you can pull over, and you've still got an hour and a
No
half,
way.
2 hours ahead of you. In
That's
winter, there
amazing.
is actually traffic. There's traffic going through a rural area, and it can take you about 3 or 4 hours sometimes if you hit an unlucky day.
Yeah,
And like I
right.
said, there's next to nowhere to pull up because it's all mountain passes and stuff. So
You're literally
you know,
traveling around, going up. Is
yeah,
it cold? Like, is it really, really cold, or because you're kind of going up, I guess, aren't you? So you're sort of going above ocean
it's
level.
oh yeah, you're above ocean level. It's about 8 to 10,000 feet, I think, but
It's
it's
insane.
probably not as cold as what you would experience at night in winter
Yeah, okay. So just wear those
because
nice woolly jackets.
yeah, get a decent jacket, you'll be all right. And that's because snow is a really good insulator. So
Yeah, that it
after
is.
it's snowed, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, if you make a little snow igloo thing and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
camp in it.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's probably somewhere around the world that does that, like igloo camp accommodation or something.
they do it in Canada and Alaska. You can
Yeah,
do that.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, there you go. So it is there. That
but
was my idea. I now get a commission for it.
I'll write to them and tell them that, even though
Yeah,
they've never
yeah,
they've never
yeah.
heard of you and they've never contacted you about it. I'm
No,
pretty
that's
sure
it.
they'll
I
be
own the rights to it now.
they'll be welcoming enough to give you the rights to it. Hey, it is Canada, they're pretty
That's
polite
it.
there.
Yeah, and what's weird is, speaking of just owning rights, like naming rights, there's people out there that go out and particularly watch the market to buy a name. So then when somebody wants that name, whoever's bought it, they then have to pay them to get that name if they desperately want it.
Oh, the domain names. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the domain names. I never knew that was a thing, but apparently that is a thing. People will go out and spend their entire full time job hunting domain names to
Hmm.
buy them to stop other people owning them just so then someone's going to buy it off that person.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Um,
insane.
it is. It's it's so it's weird. It's a strange thing to do, right? Because these people buy domain names for maybe like $10,
Yeah.
and how do they know they're going to get any ROI, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
like
mean,
it's such a stab in the duck. It's like this cryptocurrency. Like, you just don't know where is it good? Is it bad? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? But
yeah, yeah.
apparently, how it works is you buy the domain name, and obviously you can see what the website is, and it automatically, after a few hours, it will tell you how many people have tried to log that name and give your brand, I guess, of domain name a value. So it might be $150, $250. And then you can have a choice to sell that name and put it back on
Mm,
the
mm.
market at that price. Can you make me one of those as well, please, Pat? Oh, cool.
I think it
Don't even have to ask.
was it Woolworths in the early 90s? Woolworths, I think, was owned by some random dude, the domain name woolworths.com.au.
Mm.
And like I think he paid mere cents for it, and it just made an absolute mozza.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you have a name that is unique, but you know it's going to go somewhere, you just
Yeah.
hold on to it for as long as you can, apparently, and
But
then
it would have been a lot easier in those days because you're like,
oh
right,
yeah,
okay, Woolies, that's an enormous company and they don't have a website yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to register this domain name and then I'm going to sell it to them.
Oh, 100%. And it'd be the same as with Coles or any of those. And it happens in the mining game all the time. So, and it
Yeah.
happens in terms of land, not domain names. So
Oh, yeah,
there was a
absolutely.
BHP area
Mm,
and a Rio Tinto area where you travel through that much of space in the drive, and all of a sudden you're already on BHP land, but all of a sudden you'll just see a patch that says Rio Tinto, and there'll be a
yeah.
Rio Tinto gate there,
Yep.
and you've got to swipe your card through. So you need to be BHP certified, but because there's a Rio Tinto gate as well, you then have to be Rio Tinto inducted for a BHP site because you're passing through their bit of land. So if you let your patch of land that you've bought up expire, especially on a mining lease, it gets snapped up, and I can guarantee that person got the sack real fast. Because that's that's a big no-no. You don't let that shit lapse.
No, exactly. And something interesting on that note, right? A mate of mine bought a property just here in Badgerys Creek, years ago, right? Just an open piece of land with a shitbox house on it, and paid $100,000 for this piece of land.
Yeah.
He lives there now. Guess how much? Because I don't know if the name Badgerys Creek hit any chords with you, but that's where the new international airport's going in, right?
You're joking.
Right.
Well, that
So
house is going to be worth a lot.
they offered him $3 million for this $100,000 property.
What? And he still said no.
Pretty sure he said no. Yeah, he's
I'd be like, sure.
he just sort of went, no, fuck you guys. I like living here, so I'm gonna stay.
That's insane. I would have straight up just said, yeah, sure.
He has been the
$3 million. That's insane.
he's been the modern day Michael Carrigan.
Well, put it this way: when it comes to them wanting to build that international airport, it's gonna be worth more, I'd say, than the $3 million. Eventually, he's gonna have to sell up. But if the developers build around him, they're just gonna make the flight path over his house where it's unbearable, which then might do the reversal.
No. His house is parallel to the runway, not at the end of it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So they can't change the flight path to just have planes flying over his house, because
right. Even better.
It's sort of offset from the airport. They just wanted it there. They wanted it as spare land, I think, just open land for runoff or something. But
I would have 100% still taken that offer. And then I would have bought myself a nice little $1.5 million house with no mortgage. And I would have probably left that other 1.5 sitting in the bank and just let that money grow and grow and grow. And, in a year's time, he's going to have another 500,000 probably sitting in the account. He'll make his money back on that, just sitting in a high interest earner. I think it's about 250 grand a year, something like that he gets on it. But the more you put in, and depending on the interest rate, you can get up to 500,000-600,000 a year.
Yeah, I suppose. But
then you make your money back, I suppose, on it that way.
He's stubborn. He's stubborn like me, and doesn't want to go anywhere. He's like,
when you're comfortable, Yeah. And just think, he'll be able to go to the end of his paddock and watch the airplanes.
Well,
almost.
Yeah, probably. I think he's close enough for that.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
He'll just be sitting there and
no need to wait in 3 hours worth of traffic to get to the airport.
No, exactly. We'll just have.
But you're gonna have planes flying over it. Virgin. Where did you get the Virgin plane from?
I bought it at the mall randomly enough. It was a little pop-up store, and this thing's serious. Like it's heavy.
Yeah, right.
I gotta hold this thing.
Get Richard Branson to come sign it. Send him a message and go, hey, I've bought one of your Virgin planes. I just wanted you to autograph it.
I got to get Richard Branson to sponsor our podcast.
That would be awesome. I was highly considering going on the Virgin Voyager cruise ship, but
Yeah.
I'm no good on water, so that just isn't going to happen. But I really want to go on it. It actually looks really awesome, but I don't
And
think I would last, to be honest.
I'll go in your honor. How does that sound?
You can go on my honor. Take my place.
It's not just a generic Virgin jet either. This one's a Boeing 737
So it's got some weight to it.
500, and that tail number, that is a real Australian domestic Virgin Airlines flight tail number. This plane actually exists.
You should look it up and see how much it's worth now. It's probably worth a bit of coin. Especially if you can get Richard Branson to sign that would be sick.
I think it would be kind of hard to get Richard Branson to sign it. I don't know how I could even contact him.
When he tours, so his boat comes your way in Sydney every so often. So you just got to keep an eye on the Virgin Voyager cruise ship and see when it's coming into Sydney next. I believe they took off from Sydney, and every now and again they come back to Sydney to then obviously get people from Sydney, and I think it's Adelaide is the other place they go to. And so they can pick those people up. So Australia still gets part of this Virgin cruise, and he's on all the trips. So it's you end up catching up with him at some point.
Yeah, I suppose it's
I've made 30 minutes. We're doing well. I made 30 minutes.
You've made 30 minutes. So far, the old meditation techniques are working. Whatever it is you're doing.
It's tingling, but I'm sort of sitting offset to the spine as well. So I'm kind of putting my weight on the chair, which is the other thing. So I've got a walker, the old man walking frame.
Yeah.
I've got that. So then I can literally walk around the shops and around the house and put all my weight onto the walking chair. The other thing I've got is the old walking stick that I bought from the chemist. So I could literally put all my weight onto that.
How much fun is it to walk around with a walking stick, though?
Oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. You feel like all you need is the top hat and the black suit and be like, hey, get the cigar or the pipe in the mouth.
I'm a rich Uncle Moneybags, or what is it? Rich Uncle Pennybags. That's it from Monopoly.
Yeah, the Monopoly guy.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
You can hear my little one talking to himself to his toys in the background.
Ah, yes, I can.
He's kicking off.
I'm surprised you can't hear mine screeching at her toys over here.
So how long has it been since we've been managing to be able to get a podcast out? It's a couple of weeks, hasn't it?
It's been several weeks, yeah, some time.
It's yeah. My apologies on that, people, for those that have been following and wanting to hear us every week because we're that awesome that we have a bunch of followers. It is not like us to not be recording. Shout out to Three Wheel Bicycle, by the way.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to their podcast lately. It's been a little difficult now that my commute to work is shorter, but I've been listening in 15-minute bites, especially since a lot of their episodes are like 3 hours long.
Yeah, 100%. Like they can go for hours. Like I don't understand how they do it. I think what they do is they probably record in 1 hour lots, but then they mash it all together.
Probably.
I couldn't imagine running a recording for like 3 hours.
Yeah, you know what I think they do is just they just organize a hangout session and put the mic in the middle of the table, and then that's it.
And that's it. Just let it run.
Yeah. And Stevie Vanderheiden will text his friends and be like, "Hey, look, come over. I'm having XYZ local band performing."
Have you seen his paintings that he does?
I have.
Amazing paintings.
He did a really cool mailbox the other day that I saw on TikTok.
Ooh.
What did it have on it? He
I actually really want to buy a couple of his paintings actually, but I think it cost a fair bit to get over here with all the Donald Trump tariffs,
Yeah,
which now
yeah.
we can't send anything to America that costs more than $15 in insurance. Otherwise, we've got to pay some sort of tariff stamp duty thing on it now,
Yeah.
and it can't be valued more than $15. Sorry, I believe it is. So that is something new that's kicked in
Well,
now.
that sort of works considering we don't make anything that's worth more than $15 anymore.
And Donald Trump's new predecessor, I would say, that's going to run for election when Donald Trump's time comes down is Vance.
Successor.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
successor.
Yeah.
But apparently he is worse than Donald Trump. So I can't see America getting any better unless they really sort of turn. But some Americans like him, other Americans think he's a cockhead. It's frankly, I think Donald Trump's probably done a lot better than the Biden administration. Biden was just no hoper, going nowhere type president, I guess they call it over there, what we would have as prime minister. He just was a babbling mess.
He sort of reminded me of someone who'd been tranquilized.
It was like the South African zookeepers. They'd thrown a bunch of tranquilizers at him and said, go to a talk show.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of that, how bad was the Freo game? That umpiring was shocking. So the Fremantle and the Suns played last night. And it was last night, wasn't it? Yeah, it was last night. So Fremantle Dockers lost by 1 point. The umpiring in that game was absolute shithouse. So 1 point difference. In all honesty, I think if Fremantle had gotten through, they would have got absolutely creamed by the Hawks because the Hawks don't fuck around. Like they very much are on point. When they'll come out strong and they'll very rarely sort of make big mistakes. Like they do make mistakes, but they don't very rarely let the lead get away from them.
Yeah.
And they certainly, when they're ahead, wouldn't be like, for instance, Fremantle were about 20, 30 points down at one point. If that was the Hawks wouldn't allow them to come back from that. They would hold them and waste time, kick it around, make very easy kicks and get through the quarters. Very easy to hold that lead. The Suns, for some reason, let Fremantle come back to within a distance. And at one point, Fremantle Dockers got ahead by a goal.
Yeah.
And then 7-8 points or something like that. And then the Suns came back right towards the end, 5 minutes left in the game. Fremantle slowed it up at the wrong time, 3 minutes left on the clock. Suns came in, kicked a goal because there was a man unmanned from Freo, kicked the goal, and then from there it was downhill because, as you're seeing, the Suns end up winning by a point. So, yeah, the Hawks wouldn't be making mistakes like that to where it allow Fremantle to come back in those situations with 5 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
So I don't think Fremantle would have had a chance in the finals. I think they would have got creamed really quickly. Yeah, but the umpiring was shocking. Umpiring in nearly every quarter, you could see it was going the Hawks' way. I think in the end, the Frees were about 22-18. Fremantle 18 with the Hawks 22. And there was some calls there where you would see that was holding the ball. But quite clearly it was the umpire wasn't going to play it. So, and you could hear the commentators go, that should have been a free. What's going on? So when you've got the commentators saying, hey, what the hell are these what are these umpires doing? There's a problem.
Yeah. Sheesh, that is a problem. I don't know. I don't really know a hell of a lot about AFL because it's
Fremantle Dockers is like, so we've got two teams here in the West: Fremantle Dockers and West Coast Eagles. West Coast Eagles got bumped out some time ago, but Fremantle Dockers have rebuilt their team to a point where they are now a contender to make final, sort of up in the ladder there. Like they can make finals. Whereas West Coast are struggling to get anywhere. They finished last on the ladder, I think it is. So Freo sort of been rebuilding the team over the years, getting it on point, and now they're at the stage where they are making quarterfinals. But they just make stupid, silly mistakes that cost them. But at this stage, I think they need another year or two to get better before they become a real challenge to be able to make finals and actually succeed in a final to get a flag, get the trophy. It's going to be a very difficult path for them, I think, to be able to look at this. I've got the cat in the background trying to attack fucking cords. But it's going to be a while to see Freo in the finals. I think it's you need the umpiring to be better, and you need your teammates to be on point, not making stupid mistakes and tackling people when they don't have the bloody ball and kicking off, fighting at each other that gives the other team a free kick. So stupid little things like that, giving away 50s. Until you can clean that mess up, it's not gonna change much.
Hold on, they're tackling people that don't even have the ball. What?
Yeah,
Why?
so the player pretty much goes for the ball but doesn't physically pick the ball up. So Fremantle comes in running. I forget which player it was, came in running. The Suns guy sort of made the effort, but sort of done like a prank, I guess, to make it look like he was going for the ball, but then quickly released it when he seen Fremantle was about to tackle him. Because
a feint then.
Yeah, basically, and they get called a tackle holding without the ball. So, which is what happened. He got called for holding a player without the ball because the player quickly released it when he knew he was about to get tackled, and he got the free kick. And from that free kick, they got the goal, which then brought them back into contendership. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and it got them the win. So it's one of these things where you can't be making stupid little mistakes like that at the end of a final when you're ahead.
Yeah.
You got to have some more self-control. It's a very fast-pitched game. I personally couldn't play it. It is a hard, fast-paced game. It looks so easy and very slow on TV. But when you're down at the grounds and you see how quick they're actually moving around, it's, then you soon realize why they're on the big dollars.
Yeah. It's interesting because in NRL rules, if you drop the ball, and it automatically becomes the other team's ball.
Exactly, and that's what everyone was calling for. You heard the crowd just go absolute wild, saying he dropped the ball. But umpires, you could see it. The umpiring, that's what I was saying. The umpiring was shit because that would have automatically been a Fremantle free kick because he dropped the ball. He didn't handball it. He just dropped it, which should have been an automatic free kick. But, the umpires apparently didn't see it, but they could have gone to VR at that point and said, show us what happened and make the third umpire have a look at it. But, they had their own ideas. The umpires they say it's a fair game, but they all know who they want to win and who they want in the finals and all that sort of jazz. So, they all talk with each other. They all have earpieces. So,
yeah, they knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's shit. But what do you do? Like, you've just got to get ahead of the game before it gets to that point where umpires are starting to favor the other team. Because they want the other team to win. So, what do you do? So,
I mean, the officials do their best to pick umpires that aren't going to pick sides in these games, but it can't always work.
Yeah, no, I think I don't want to say there's sort of money in the game for them, but I think
money under the table.
I think there's a lot of money under the table going on when calls that are basic, obvious free kicks are going uncalled.
Yeah,
and you've got umpires saying throw it in. It's a throw in, which was the main umpire, but the sideline is going, nah, it was deliberate. Give him the free kick. So commentators calling it out, saying, hey, let the main umpire call the game. You follow the main umpire. You don't make the call. So it was just crap like that where you could see that, it just wasn't going to go Fremantle's way towards the end. And the umpires made sure of it. So unfortunately, it's another year. Nat Fife is now retired. He's been in the game a very long time. Last one of the OGs to leave Fremantle Dockers. I'm going to start getting into NRL and following a team in the NRL. Don't know who to follow yet, but we'll work it out. Start watching some NRL games and yeah.
Well, you guys are going to be having the NRL over there pretty soon.
Well, yeah, apparently so. Not that we're happy about it. Like, yes, it'll bring in the revenue, but our hospital's a shithouse over here at the moment. We've got mold growing in Sir Charles. We've got lead poisoning, high levels of lead at PCH, which is Perth Children's Hospital, which only just came out yesterday, day before. But the ministers all knew about it. So everyone's saying we would rather scrap the racetrack and scrap this NRL contract to have our hospitals working at a world-class level, because we don't want ambulance ramping. We don't want health issues within our hospitals. Like, if the water in our hospitals are dangerous, then how are the doctors meant to do their job? How are they meant to perform surgeries when their tools are getting cleaned with this water? Like, they're having to use saline on everything before they use it now because the water's so toxic. So can't just do a normal, okay, let's wash these, what we're going to use. Let's everything gets saline washed. So it's annoying. It's stupid, and that's why it's making it more expensive now for surgeries, because more medical sachets and more medical equipment are getting used for surgeries. It's bullshit. And doctors and nurses are meant to be drinking all this water as well and feeding it to kids to make their bottles and washing their hands and making lunches and all this kind of crap with the hot boiling water, making their coffees. And now they find out, hey, if you're using the hot water or any kind of water in the hospital, it's got high levels of lead that you're poisoning your body with. So, our kid was in PCH for 2 weeks and we didn't know about it. In 2 weeks, our kid was getting lead poisoning. So, that's something that we're following up on now, which is, what do you do? What do you do? We've got Roger Cook there running the country, Western Australia, that's just running it into the ground, really. So, and everyone's calling for him to stand down. Everyone's calling for Rita spend a lot to stand down. But yeah, NRL in WA would be great, but I think it's the wrong time for it.
There are more important things right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
It certainly sounds like it.
Just like this episode, there's more important things that must get out. It must be number one priority. We need some money from our Prime Minister. Come sponsor us.
Yeah. That we do. Money from anyone, really. That again,
that'd be awesome. I'd love to have a room where we're both in it. That would be awesome. Where one of us win lotto, we make a room just for podcasting. That would be cool. We can call it the Zone Podcast Room.
Or we could build a tunnel directly from my house to your house with a railway line.
Railway.
An express railway line.
Yeah. We'll call it the MetroNet number 2. See how that goes.
High-speed rail would only take one day to get from Sydney to Perth.
Yeah, and we'll employ the Chinese to build it as well.
I mean, no, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Nah. All right. Hate to love you and leave you, but
it's all good.
Getting on 50 minutes here. My back is kicking off. I don't have enough drugs in my system to mask this pain anymore.
That's fair. All right, man. Well,
I
shall talk to you whenever you're ready to talk again.
We will do another episode on. When are you free? So we'll do it on Sunday or Friday?
Sunday, I should be free. Yeah.
Sunday, yeah, you should be free. If not, we'll do another one in the week. Just double up, people, because it's been a while since we've been able to get one of these episodes out. I'm going to go restock on my tea and have a shower and get the little one ready for bed.
All right, that sounds good.
All righty, guys, take it easy, and I will see you in the zone on next week's episode.
Next week's episode.
Take it easy.
All right. See ya. All right. Well, now that Swagman's out of the picture, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite things and something that is definitely working for me now that I'm driving buses, and that is on-track meals. Because you know how handy it is to slip a couple of meal sachets um, into that little bag that they give us, right? Have you ever seen the bus driver's bag? It's either this ratchet-looking backpack or a pretty nice-looking little esky bag that's like a triangle shape. I got one of them. Excuse me. And that thing works well for storing on-track meals, bags, the meals, right? And all your snacks and everything. And plus, I got my lefts and rights and all that kind of thing in there. Um, but it guarantees that no matter where you are when your lunch break kicks in, and I can say this for truckers as well, you will get, or dinner break, to your dinner break as well, if you're doing the night shift, which I will be on this coming week, you will get a hot meal, and it's a delicious meal as well. I mean, you can get anything from from a cooked pork chop to all sorts of curries, everything. I mean, they give you sticks of biltong with some of them. What else is there? There's they give you day packs, 24-hour packs, which are just stuffed with things like lollies and protein balls and just anything to keep you going if you're out in the bush. Or, like I said, my example, if you're driving the bus or the truck, you got something you can just sort of sit and graze on. You got Skittles and M&Ms and all kinds of things in these packs. They are definitely worth the amount of money that you spend on them, which is depending for a big enough one, right? For like a 3-day pack, I think that was about $300. Okay, but the beautiful thing is you get 10% off that, so that takes you down to $270 plus or minus. I'm not looking at the prices right now. This is not one of my recorded adverts. This is just me talking into the mic. Yeah, you get your 10% off. So you got to, but you have to punch in the zone 10. So you go to ontrackmeals.com.au/in the zone. Okay. And that will automatically apply the discount for you. Or if you just go to ontrackmeals.com.au and you just want to scroll through all of their products, right? When you get to the checkout, type in all capitals in the zone 10, and that will give you your 10% off. So, without further ado, anyway, without further ado, I shall bid you adieu. And I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button or whatever the fuck your platform has. That sort of injects us into the algorithm a bit better, and it's nice to see as well. It gives me a little bit of gives me a bit of an endorphin injection into the old brain when I see that people actually like what I'm doing, or like what we are doing. In the case of Swagman and myself, On Track Meals is keeping the lights on here, literally, almost literally. We are making just enough of them to pay a couple of months worth of the Riverside subscription. Without them, we would not be able to continue this. Well, thank you very much, everyone, and I hope to talk to you next week. Bye bye.